everybody. It's me, Dr. G, with Smiles at Sea and the Dental Festival. And I am so excited to be here today with one of our esteemed vendor partners that I cannot wait for you to meet. This is Henry Clemens, owner and CEO of Qodoro. And with everything that's going on in the dental industry right now, in the practices, when we're out here in the day to day grind, I know the number one thing I hear day in and day out is staffing. And I have been really doing my homework and trying to bring to you some vendors that can help support you with the struggles that you're having. Because if you're struggling, we're struggling. We want to support you, lift you up, and take care of you each and every day. And when I met Henry, I knew that he was the guy that you needed to meet to help do that. Henry, tell us a little bit about yourself and your company.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for that introduction, Dr. Eason. So, as you introduced, my name is Clemens Henry. I'm the founder of Qodoro. I'm from India and I travel back and forth. I have been into the outsourcing space for the last 15 years now, and I'm very passionate about simplifying operations for businesses across healthcare industry, which we have been doing for the last 7 years. Uh, about myself, I enjoy watching soccer games whenever I get some time and exploring good restaurants with my wife whenever we have some time. And we both love food. As the business requires, I travel back and forth, make sure I'm constantly networking, meeting our existing partners and clients. To give you a little bit overview about our business, Qodoro provides onshore and offshore staffing support to healthcare businesses and majorly supporting dental practices across the US. Our virtual assistants are trained to handle tasks like insurance verification, claim submissions, credentialing to front desk support, and payment posting. We handle the time-consuming front office or back office tasks so practices can run efficiently and focus on what is more important, that's patient care.
I love that. And you're right. I mean, I remember when I opened my practices, I had my front desk full of these amazing young ladies that were managing all of the things you talked about, revenue cycle, checking folks in, checking folks out, the billing. But it became hard for them to focus on the mission at hand, which was the patient experience each and every day. So taking these things off site, which by the way, I did learn and I took them off site. All my heavy hitters went home, and taking them off site meant that the people that were sitting at the front became more of a patient care concierge, somebody who
Right.
could focus on the details of that patient's needs. And that sets you apart in this competitive marketplace, because so often they're weighed down with all of the things. And in dentistry, they wear so many hats at the front: checking in, checking out, treatment plans, billing, answering the phones, revenue cycle. And if you can take those things off
Right.
their plate, what Henry is talking about is amazing. And there's some other really amazing benefits that I think we should talk about. Tell me, just out of curiosity, what is the cost of a virtual person as compared with a regular person to come work at your
So
practice?
a regular person would easily cost you at least $20 an hour, right? You also go with a cost, and then I know everyone can
And it's
counter a
closer to
little bit.
25 or 28 in our markets here in North
Exactly.
Carolina. So
Right. So let's assume it's 20, right? That gives you probably $3,200. That's just straight your payroll. And we're talking about benefits, right? We're talking about training them, right?
holiday pay.
This holiday pay, right? Uh,
Yeah.
and I also want everyone to understand that we are not here to replace anyone. And that's one myth that goes around when it comes to outsourcing, right? I'm passionate about outsourcing because it probably gives you and acts as a backup when practices have to go and find someone new on a short notice. What
Yes.
happens when your office staff goes for a maternity leave, a paternity leave, someone for 2 weeks of vacation, right? Access to manpower is costly. With virtual staffing, with someone like us, you could literally hire an entire infrastructure, someone who is already trained. We are also accountable to overlook their work, do the audits, and make sure that we are giving you at least 97 to 98% of accuracy, which is a top bottom line a dental practice would look forward to in just $1,600 a month. And I know that's the best rate you can hire a physical human. We're not talking about
100%.
AI.
And the other thing that you mentioned that resonates with me so much is that not only are you doing the training, and training is the first part, it's the most important part. We
Right.
experience it every day in our practices. But the part that he didn't miss, which is why he is here today, audits and the checking behind and making sure that things are going well from a quality standpoint. Training is one thing, but following up and accountability is the other missing piece that I find so often in our practices and with our virtual assistants. You just throw them to the wolves and let them sink or swim, and you're never checking back. So that is something that he does for you. Is that correct?
Absolutely. And we have spoken to a lot of clinics and we know the pain behind it. And I'll tell you personally, we have spoken to enough office managers to also realize that 90% of the time they are just overwhelmed with a lot of work. I've seen office managers working on Saturdays, even when they have their families, they have kids, working on Sundays just to get back to those accounts receivables where insurance are just delaying your payments, or you need to go back and check those EFTs if they were posted correctly, or credentialing. I mean, there's a
Right.
lot. You require access to humans to take care of certain tasks.
Yes.
It can be anything, right? When you hire a virtual assistant, decide for yourself what activities or what tasks you want him or her to perform. And of course, we take care of the rest of the infrastructure.
Well, and the best part about that is also recognizing that when your people have to work on Friday, Saturday, Sunday to catch up, they're now putting in 6 and 7 day weeks. And guys, that's where
Exactly.
burnout is coming from. That's where
Right.
people who are not doing well with their mental, that's where that's coming from. Healthcare is our job. Dentistry is our job, our career. It is not who we are. It is
Right.
not taking the place of the fact that you're a mom, a dad, a brother, a son, and focusing on your boundaries with your families and making sure they have the support they need from you. And and your teams are no different. They should not be there on Saturday or Sunday catching up. So if you wonder why it's hard to staff your practice, you may want to look at some of those things and determine if they are overworked. And somebody like Qodoro can come in and support them and lift them up and help them on a day to day basis to make their lives easier. And if you can do that and still maintain profitability and patient care goes through the roof, you will grow exponentially and your team will be happier. And I promise you, when the team's happier, you're going to be happier. So please do not forget to stop and meet Clemens Henry at Dental Festival, Delray Beach, Florida, August 21st through the 23rd. And I'd really like to hope that you might see him in February on the cruise, the 4th through the 9th. We're looking to bring partners to you that are so amazing that we don't want to let go of them either. We want them with us, we want them supporting you, and we want them growing their businesses through helping and supporting you. Um, Henry, we're so happy that you were here with us today. We are so pleased to have you. And I know
Absolutely.
that the service you are offering is the best possible. And we did that, guys. We vetted every single vendor. We wanted to make sure that they could give you the best possible opportunity to have that comfort in your practices that you need and want and desire each and every day. So look for him, Dental Festival. It's Dr. G signing out for today, and we will be back in touch with some more messages from our vendors as we go forward on the road to the Dental Festival. Just another month and a half left. See you soon.
Thank you very much.
You are so welcome. Thank you for being here.